The clock that ran backward. Evelyn was a dreamer in the city of Kronos, always talking about the magnificent clockwork sculptures she would build, but perpetually stalled by the belief that she had endless time. She would say, "I'll start that complex gear assembly tomorrow," or "I'll commit to my masterpiece when things calm down next month." Her workshop was filled with brilliant sketches and unused tools, monuments to her procrastination. One dreary morning, her eccentric grandfather, a master horologist, passed away, leaving her only a single, peculiar inheritance, a clock unlike any other. It was a beautiful thing of brass and crystal, but its hands moved relentlessly counterclockwise from left to right, and its face held not 12 numbers, but a single large number that counted down from a high, finite value. Initially, Evelyn thought the clock was broken, but a note from her grandfather simply read, "This clock is now tethered to your capacity, not your convenience." Evelyn soon realized the truth. The clock was counting down the hours and days she was truly capable of spending on her life's purpose. Her potential time, not her literal lifespan. Every moment she wasted in indecision. Every evening she spent mindlessly staring at the fire instead of building. The clock's hands swept backward rapidly, subtracting whole days. The moment she truly began working, the clock's pace would slow to a crawl, almost pausing, as if to say, "This is time well spent, and therefore it is yours." But the moment she felt tired and drifted into distraction, the hands spun quickly backward, signaling the accelerated loss of her unspent potential. This clock gave her no comfort, but provided something far more valuable: urgency. She saw, in agonizing detail, the cost of tomorrow. Procrastination was no longer a passive delay. It was an active subtraction of her most precious, unrenewable resource. Evelyn began to work with a focus she had never known. She stopped worrying about perfection. She simply started. She assembled the gearworks she had planned for 6 months in 2 weeks. When she looked at the clock now, the hands barely moved, reflecting her deep commitment. Years later, Evelyn stood in her completed workshop, surrounded by dazzling, complex clockwork sculptures. She held the mysterious clock in her hands. The number was lower, but the hands were still. She had discovered the secret of her grandfather's gift. The clock doesn't tell you how much time you have. It tells you how much time you are willing to use.